Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here with PlayerSelectGaming, and we're back playing some more Minecraft, and it is the new year. Happy New Year, everybody. It's actually January 2nd, and I spent the past couple of days down in Tennessee at a conference called the Winter Ramp, and that was pretty awesome. And what's in here? Nothing? Good. And I had those videos scheduled to go up while I was gone, and I really don't even remember what all I put up. I think I put up an episode of this, put an episode up of Blitz Survival. Didn't do any Starbound because I just didn't get around to recording that. Oh my gosh, my armor. I didn't get around to recording that before I left. So I didn't really get any of that. Plus I think they had another character wipe. I'm not sure. I'll have to start it up and look. But I will be getting back to playing that here probably in the next day or so. I'm not really sure when exactly the videos will be released, but they will be coming very soon. And I'm just trying to make sure I have everything put back here the way. No, it doesn't go here. And so, I really don't want to have to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. In one of my latest videos, the Blitz Survival games, the last video, none of the comments, at least none of them so far, are even about the video itself. How do I want to organize this? This is fine. All the comments so far have been asking, you know, why aren't I doing Feed the Beast? When are you going to do this? Well, I'm close to unsubbing. I really don't like this kind of videos anymore. You're copying off of people and with the things that you do. And just really, I was just kind of surprised about the amount of comments that were there that weren't. There were no comments about the video at all saying nice video or, you know, that like whatever, entertaining, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it wasn't entertaining, whatever. But I was just like, why aren't there any comments about the actual video itself? But I want to address these things that people are saying, you know, I'm not close to unsubbing, you know, your videos aren't as good as they used to be, or, you know, there's some who are saying your videos are still good, but they just don't interest me anymore, and they're saying they want this, that, and the other. And I'm just going to start talking about some things that I've seen on YouTube, some things that I've seen other people go through and do, and basically what I'm going to do. And so I've watched plenty of people go through the same exact thing, where people are telling them, you know, we want to see this instead, and they're not doing that at the moment, you know, for various reasons, either because they want to move on to something else, or they're, can I get that? No, I can't. Because they're tired of it, they want to just try something else, or, you know, they just don't like it anymore. And so I've watched these people, and I've seen people go through different stages on YouTube, and they just get miserable at what they're doing. They're doing things for the sake of just solely getting views because other people want it, but really they aren't happy doing what these people want them to do. And so, you know, I've seen them go through it, and I've seen them actually do these videos that they don't even want to feel like doing. And they recently, some of them, you know, and of course, you know, I watch a bunch of different people. And I'm not just talking about gaming videos, I'm talking about just videos in general. These people are saying, you know, I went through this and I've been miserable doing this content because this is not really what I want to do. What I want to do is something completely different, or, you know, I want to do something related to this, but not this way. But this is what the people want. This is what the people want to see. And so they've gone through this situation, and 99% of them, you know, after, I don't know, months, a year, few weeks of trying to just do solely what people want, and, you know, saying, you know, okay, you know, I'll do this, you know, I don't really like doing it, but I'm going to do it anyways, because it's bringing me a lot of views, and it's exactly what the audience wants. 99% of these people that are doing that, who have, like, I guess come through it, or like not doing that anymore, have said that it's not worth it. It's not worth not enjoying what, you just need to shut up. Those people say it's not worth doing it, because if you're not enjoying it at all, you know, why are you doing it? Because if it gets to be solely about the views, it starts to get solely about the money if you're partnered and you're making money off of YouTube. And I don't want it to be solely about the money. Yes, money is an important part if you're doing this. Okay, if you're doing this to rely on it financially, money is an important thing, so you're not going to do stuff that you're not going to be able to make any money off of. But at the same point, you just shouldn't do a bunch of random stuff just simply because it makes you a lot of money. Now, I see you just need to die. Where are you at? Just come back. Come here. Come on. I've seen that sometimes you do, like personally, like the Thaumcraft guide. Let's take that for example. A lot of people like that. That got bigger than I ever thought it was going to get. And there's a lot of the videos with a lot of views. And I really didn't expect it to be like that. I just wanted to, you know, dab in tutorials a little bit, and I picked Thaumcraft because I really didn't see a lot of other detailed Thaumcraft videos that went through things like individually. They would just bunch everything together in like a 40-minute video. It's like, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to find anything? And I got all these. This is pretty much all I really need. Yeah. And so I decided, hey, I'm going to make a Thaumcraft guide series for Thaumcraft 3, and it did very well. Okay. Oh, yeah, I got to get rid of this stuff. And, you know, I didn't completely finish the Thaumcraft guide, but I kind of, you know, just lost steam. I didn't really find much enjoyment out of doing it anymore. I don't know why. It might have come because of the not doing Feed the Beast anymore, because I just got sick and tired of Feed the Beast because it wasn't working. I was trying to fix the stupid world. It wasn't working, so I really just... Feed the Beast left me with a very bitter taste in my mouth just because of the lack of it working. And what am I going to do here? We need to check to see what we have in terms of iron for this beacon. And I'm just really just kind of talking in this video and just doing just random things because I just wanted to make the video anyways. But yeah, I really don't know why I stopped making the Thaumcraft guide. I mean, it's not because I don't want to help people anymore. And it's not because I hate Thaumcraft or I hate Feed the Beast. It's just that what happened with Feed the Beast just left me very annoyed. And, you know, who's to say it's not going to happen again? And, you know, that, granted, that kind of stuff is, you know, you should expect that if you're playing Feed the Beast. Oh, wow, do we have enough to do this? I think we might. Oh, we are missing one. Then we can have a full beacon. Pretty sure. Okay. I need one more. I know there's iron blocks in here. And I could make another one in there, but... Because I have plenty in there, but... Yeah, you know. I already have blocks in here. Okay. Now, what am I saying? I can't remember what I'm saying. The Thaumcraft guide. And, you know, I still actually might have a Thaumcraft guide video I just need to upload. And, you know, will I continue the Thaumcraft guide? I don't know. I mean, I just don't know. And actually, Thaumcraft 4, I think, is coming out. And I really haven't been keeping tabs on the modded community anyways, so I really have no idea what's going on. Apparently, Thaumcraft 4 is coming out or is out. And can I? Yes, I can. And I want... Do I want haste or do I want... Yeah, I think I want haste. Regeneration or haste 2? Jump boost 2. Can I, like... Do I get both of these? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I do get both of them. Yeah. Got myself some regen. Very good. And that is why you build a huge beacon, because then you can get 2 haste and regen, and then you can, of course, change them up by selecting different ones, then paying them, or you can just go with haste 2 and take off the regen. You know. And so, yeah, now we have our beacon completed. Very good. Took us long enough. But, yeah, I don't even know what's going on within the Thaumcraft community or the modded community because I just haven't been that interested in it. You know, I'm not going to sit here and solely do something that doesn't interest me anymore. Interest me. I need a piece of glass. I forgot to bring that here. Dang it. Why aren't they, like... Can't they get out? Whatever. Man, another one. Wow, it's really producing. And so, yeah, let's just try to sum up what I was talking about the first half of this video. Basically, I've seen people do things they don't want to do just for the sake that people want it, and then it gets good views, and they get miserable. I don't want to get miserable. I've already gotten miserable doing some things. I'm not going to say what. And it wasn't like Feed the Beast or anything like that. Or, you know, I got miserable with that for other reasons. But not just because I just got tired, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I've experienced that with some video series that I just don't want to do anymore. That's what happened to my first vanilla Minecraft series. I got bored with it. I didn't want to play it anymore. I just got sick and tired of playing it because I really wasn't into like building like buildings and stuff like this, like the snow farm or like a barn or like a fancy house, Christmas tree. I wasn't into that. I was just playing the game to play the game. And I beat the end, or I didn't even get to the end in that series. You know, I just got tired of it. And I said, I'm not going to do this anymore because I'm bored. I don't know what to do. And so I cut the series. And then I started Feed the Beast. You know, I didn't play vanilla Minecraft for probably 2 or 3 big updates. You know, that's how long it was been since I played vanilla Minecraft. And so, you know, once I think it was 1.6 got released. Like, I didn't even play 1.5. I didn't even play 1.5. I waited till 1.6 with a horse update to start playing vanilla Minecraft again, and it felt like a new game. I enjoyed it again just playing vanilla, and that's kind of when I stopped playing Feed the Beast, because Feed the Beast is stuck in 1.4 point whatever, and it's really annoying going from playing something with 1.6 with Drag to Craft and all that other stuff, going the whole way back to something like 1.4 and trying to play it. It's just extremely annoying, and it just messes you up. Like, I'd be trying to drag to craft and Feed the Beast, and I'd be trying to build stuff in vanilla that only works in Feed the Beast, and it's just like, come on now. I need to finish up his cake. Can I eat it? No. And so, it happens. It happens as a YouTuber. You go through phases of things you like and things you don't like. And, at the same time, though, you do have to listen to your viewers to an extent. If your viewers like something, you're gonna give them more of what they like. Let's just talk about the vanilla one, this series right here, vanilla Minecraft. 90% of the people who come to my channel watch this. They don't watch Starbound. They don't watch Blitz survival games. They don't watch Reverie, The Uprising. I do different little maps like that. And they don't watch it. They watch this series, and that's all they watch, which is perfectly fine. You do not have to watch every single video on a channel. I don't watch every single video somebody releases. That's why playlists exist. You go to the playlist. You watch that playlist. Okay, it's time to take down our Christmas decorations. And we want to save the glass. And we should probably get some shears just because. You don't have to watch every single video. I'm not forcing you to watch every single video. I'm not forcing you to watch any videos. And like for the people who said, I'm ready to unsubscribe, you can go ahead and unsubscribe. I'm not trying to be rude saying that, but like the world goes on with or without you. This channel will go on with or without people. That's just how it is, You just have to go with that. If you're a YouTuber and you haven't realized that yet, you will realize that soon enough. The world will go on without one or two people who say they're going to subscribe because they don't like something that you're doing. And I can't change my whole channel because the opinions are one or two people. If every single person gave this video a thumbs down, which I would be really kind of annoyed if you did, and they said, we hate all of your videos, do this or that, maybe then I'll consider it. But, and I do consider things when people say, we want you to do more Feed the Beast. I do think about that, and I think, okay, do I want to play an outdated version of Minecraft with mods, or do I want to keep playing the latest version of Minecraft and just keep trying different things of vanilla? Somebody posted in that Blitz Survival video, or some other video, or they might have tweeted it to me, actually. I'm pretty sure it was Battle Triumph, and he said, Feed the Beast is great and everything, but if you do some of the stuff in vanilla, you can make just some of as much complicated stuff in vanilla as you can in Feed the Beast. And that's completely true. Like an item organizer or item separator or whatever that thing's called, I don't even know how to do that, but that's pretty complicated. And I know you can do it in Feed the Beast, but you got to build like 50 different things. But it's just, it gets frustrating as a creator. And if you are a creator and you're experiencing the same thing, you just can't let it get to you. You just still got to do what you want to do. But at the same time, you do need to listen to the audience somewhat. And so, that being said, I'm not going to stop my vanilla series. And I might do Feed the Beast again. I don't know. I got to do some research into it, see what version of Minecraft it is. If it's still like on 1.4, like forget it. I got to see what version of Minecraft it's in. And if it's stable and it's not going to corrupt your world again, because I'm not going to play the game again if it's going to get my world corrupted. Oh gosh, again. That was wrong. Thank you. Oh, it's actually pretty far. Good grief. And so I will be doing other things with the channel, not just Minecraft. I'm going to be doing some Super Mario 3D World. I'm going to be doing Lego Marvel Heroes. I'm going to get ready to record some of that later today. I'm going to do stuff that I want to do. Is that going to be the majority of the channel? No, because the majority of people like this series. And so I will do this series as my main series. And so, now to address the people that are saying, you're copying, we want you to do other stuff, blah, 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 okay. I'm not, like, copying exactly other people. Doc, he's done the chicken farm. He's done the Iron Golem farm. He has done the witch farm, which I honestly haven't done anything with for a while because I don't feel like messing with it. And so I'm not over there trying to make a huge perimeter or a Rube Goldberg machine, or I even say that. I've done... That was really fast. Wow. That was really... Why did that break so fast? I don't know. So yeah, I've done some of the stuff Doc has done. I guess you could say that I have copied him. Okay? oh well, that it happens. There's no such thing as originality in the Minecraft community unless you make like a machine completely by yourself. You know, that's one thing Doc says. He said there, you know, okay, so what if you're copying off somebody else? He does a video showing and demonstrating how to build something, and somebody says, oh, you copied off somebody else. You know, okay. You know, I gave him credit. I gave credit in the description. I always say in the videos who builds what I'm trying to build if I'm doing it from somebody else. And it's like, that's the Minecraft community. It's supposed to be a community. You can build something else that somebody else has built. You know, it's not a problem. And, you know, I understand, you know, you say, hey, well, why don't you just do something original? You know, not everything has to be copied. And I'll say, I agree. I have not seen anybody build a Christmas tree house. I have not seen anybody build a cow thing like that. I actually made my own modified version of this that many people have built. I built my own fishing place that, you know, it's not automatic or anything. It's not like a machine. It's what I wanted it to be, a fishing pier. I made that myself. I made myself a huge barn. I made myself whatever that is, another portal. The cactus farm. I built that before watching anybody else's videos. I wanted to build that. I didn't even know if anybody had one. Seth Bling has one that's similar. I didn't even know he was making one. I wanted to make a cactus farm just because, you know, it's fun. The snow farm. I just wanted to have a lot of snow available, so I made a snow farm. And like the greenhouse, that has no really purpose whatsoever, but it held Dirty Dan whenever he was alive. I mean, it's something that I built. And so I do build things that I consider original. And so I just want to kind of, you know, address that. And I'm not trying to sit here and chastise people and say, oh, shame on you for saying this, shame on that. I'm just trying to address some things that just need to be addressed, I guess. And I'm not going to be making another video like this for a while talking about this unless I need to. And I probably will sometime in the future because that's just how YouTube goes. Okay, I have an inventory full of stuff. I wanted to build like something over there. I'm going to not put this as like a spawning area for chicken jockeys. I still want to catch another one. So I think I'm going to build it over on this peninsula area right here. Like build something tall. Probably out of stone bricks. And then put a bunch of chickens in there and see if I can get some chicken jockeys out of it. I don't know yet. And I got to do something with these dogs. You guys said put them like in a dog house, but like that was stupid. I should have taken that down. But they warp to you whenever you get hurt. And so it's kind of annoying, but we'll see. And I'm trying to think of something else, like anything else I wanted to say about this whole shenanigans. Basically, you know, I appreciate every comment. I appreciate every view. And I appreciate suggestions. But, you know, if you're going to sit there and say, well, I'm going to get ready to unsubscribe, you know, you can really unsubscribe if you want to. I'm not forcing you to stay here. You know, if this doesn't interest you anymore, you know, don't watch it. I don't want people watching this if they're miserable watching it. There are plenty of other people you could probably go watch who aren't miserable for you to watch. You know, and if you do like certain series, just watch that series. You don't feel like you have to unsubscribe because I'm doing other videos that you don't like. You know, if you like Blitz Survival, and I don't do Blitz Survival all the time, you know, don't necessarily subscribe because I don't do Blitz Survival. The YouTube algorithm works in such a way that they will show you videos from certain playlists that somebody uploads that you like. So for example, if somebody only watched Starbound on my channel, they don't watch this Minecraft 1 point whatever series, the YouTube algorithm and their subscription feed is going to show all the Starbound videos, and they're not going to show all the Minecraft videos. That's pretty much how it works. Some people might say, you know, that's a pretty good way of how it works. Some people say, oh, it's terrible, they should just show everything. Well, sometimes you don't want to show everything. For example, when I watch Doc's channel, I watch all of his Minecraft and Minecraft World Tour videos. I do not watch his NBA videos. His NBA Jam or whatever the game's called videos do not show up in my subscription feed. But all of his Minecraft and UHC and Minecraft videos do. That's how the YouTube algorithm works. And so, you know, you don't have to unsubscribe because, you know, if I'm still doing a series that you want to see just because I'm not doing it all the time. You know, and so I also want to just talk about something else. When I do new series on the channel, you know, I do different things. I have done Starbound, which is, you know, moderately successful for this channel. I have done Blitz Survival. I've done Mega Walls. I've done all these mini games. I've done maps. I've done the 10 Iron Trials. I've done Reverie the Uprising. And those videos don't hardly get anything. Like Reverie the Uprising, I was thinking that was going to be a decent series in terms of views because it was the map made by like a zombie network. I figured people might be searching it. Apparently, this network, they have like 40,000 subscribers or something like that. I don't know. I didn't do too much research on them, but I figure, hey, it's a new series, new texture pack. People are going to be watching because it's something new and something different. It's still Minecraft though, and so people are probably going to be interested. And boy, was I wrong. I stuck with it and did the series. It didn't do terrible, but I mean, the finale has like no comments, and it's like it has views but no comments. Now I understand. I watch videos and I don't comment on every single one, but I would figure at least the series would get a couple more comments. The series in general just didn't do very good in terms of engagement. And so whenever things like that happen, you're kind of discouraged from doing things other than what's really bringing you views. I mean, I like playing Reverie, but it really didn't do a lot of views. And, I know I said earlier that you shouldn't do things just for the views, but if you enjoy it and you do want the views and then it doesn't work, then it's kind of disappointing. Oh, man, I've like talked about 5,000 things in this video. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this. This is how wide I want it to be. Just right here. And let's see. We need to get rid of this layer of ground here. Okay. Ooh, I don't want no water to come in. And so I think that's everything I wanted to say. I don't want this to come off as a I'm chastising you and you're terrible type of person video. I just want to address this that, if you don't like something or you don't like my channel anymore, you can unsubscribe. I'm not going to get my feelings hurt or anything. I get people who unsubscribe from me every single day. It just happens. It's part of YouTube. People come and go. I said that on Twitter a while back. I said it's just amazing how you see people come and go from your YouTube channels. Like people who say that they're die-hard fans of your channel and who say, I watch every single video and they comment on every single video. Then all of a sudden, it seems like they just fall off the edge of the world and they just disappear. And, I don't know if they just stop watching videos or if they just unsubscribe or what. But it's just interesting to see how some people who say, they're so loyal and then they just disappear. And that's part of YouTube. And if you're a creator, don't get discouraged when people do that kind of thing. It's just how YouTube works and it's just part of it and you just have to go with it. And so, yeah, that's this video. I don't feel like ranting anymore. I didn't want to have to make this kind of video, but I figured I'd make it anyways just to, talk about it a little bit. I'm not mad at people. I'm not mad at you guys because I still appreciate your views, even if in your comments, even if you're leaving comments saying, I'm tired of this channel, it's still a comment. It helps me rank better. But, and I take every comment and I read it. I read every single comment. Just because I don't respond to it, what am I doing? I don't even know. Doesn't mean I don't read it. I read every comment that I see. Sometimes though, YouTube messes up a little bit and they don't notify me when I get a comment or I don't see comments all the time. Oh, that's going to bother me. I need to make this one wider because I want to have this. I want to have this be like this. But I do read all the comments and I do appreciate the comments. Here we go. And if you do want to see the Feed the Beast, there's nothing wrong with asking, when are you going to do Feed the Beast? But whenever people start like demanding Feed the Beast and saying, hey, I want Feed the Beast or I'm leaving, it's just like, okay. I'll do Feed the Beast if I feel like it. What are you doing here? Put those seeds down. But yeah, I don't know. I hope this video didn't come off as like arrogant and I hate the world because I don't. And if you watch a lot of YouTubers, they'll say the same exact things every few videos. Not every few videos, but if you see like a bigger YouTuber, and I can guarantee you they at least have one video on their channel talking about something like this, saying, I'm going to do what I like to do. I will take suggestions and I will take into consideration what the viewers want. But when it comes down to it, I'm going to do what I enjoy and you need to stop it and leave me alone. And that's just kind of how it's got to be because it's my channel. And if I'm not having fun doing it, why are you doing it anymore then? Oh my gosh, there was a creeper getting ready to come in there and blow me to smithereens. And so, yeah, that's this video. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And so hopefully you guys did enjoy. Leave me a thumbs up. And if you're not interested in the channel anymore, it's been nice having you while you're here. I mean, I'm truthful in saying that. I'm not trying to say that to be like a smart aleck or anything. I enjoyed your viewership while you were here. And, maybe sometime down the road, I will be doing Feed the Beast again, and you'll check out my channel and resubscribe or something like that. I don't know. YouTube changes all the time. I might get bored of vanilla sometime again, and I'll go do something else. You never know. YouTube in gaming and just YouTube channels in general are always changing. And so, you know, that's my advice too. Don't be afraid to change your YouTube channel, because when it gets down to it, your YouTube channel is about you, and you should do things that you enjoy and make you happy, and also make the viewers happy too. And so that's this video. Be looking for the Lego Marvel Let's Play. Be looking for the Super Mario 3D World Let's Play. Be looking for Starbound Let's Play. Be looking for Minecraft 1.7, like this series, minigame stuff, collab stuff. And I might do Feed the Beast. I have no idea. I gotta do some research on it to see what it's even like. And so that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. You guys are all awesome. And do not forget that. You guys are awesome. And I thank you for all of your views and all your likes and all your whatevers or subscriptions and comments. And that's going to do it for this video. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next video.